What's going on, Copper Steel Infantry? This is the Watchtower, our first premiere of an area that veterans and active service members alike can come together, regroup, and get back to accomplishing their mission. This first episode, we're going to talk a little bit about who I am, what this podcast is about, and how we are going to achieve reaching out to other people and uh, be a benefit for one another, dependent, active, or not in the active service realm or veteran service realm. What's up, Grism? I see you up in there, Bubba. Thank you for popping in. H Bizzle, Big Bubba. So, y'all, welcome again to the Watchtower. I'm Colt Montgomery. A little bit about myself is I am a 10-year veteran. I served in the capacity of the United States Army as a 31 Bravo. I was a military police officer. We did a lot more combat support missions, whether we were in the field or in the sandbox, one or the other. We our missions were either convoy security or inner outer perimeter security. We did a lot of training on high value targets, things like that, and I spent better part of 10 years doing that on the active side and the National Guard. I first joined right out of the military, or I first joined the military right out of high school, where I went straight into basic and AIT, OSET, one station unit training in Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri. I appreciate that, H. Bizzle. And 10 years later, I became a civilian where now my capacity, as you could see, is the music. I tried to hop from job to job to job to job, doing anything I could. Got my certificate, got my degree, and got certificates in IT, everything like that, and it even was part of being a motorcycle mechanic, where I was just trying to make ends meet outside of the military, and one day ended up becoming yeah, yeah, it was. It definitely was. One day ended up becoming uh just so lost in myself and trying to adapt and become something or become someone that I had pride in. I've lost all my purpose at this point, and then my wife ended up pushing me to chase my dream in the music, where I felt like myself. Tactical Ghost Face, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I felt like myself around music, and I've always wanted to chase music as a passion, as a dream of mine. Even went to competitions and things like that while I was still in the capacity of my service uniform, and then I ended up here 3 years into this. It's and still nowadays I feel like I haven't fully transitioned, and it's been 6-7 years since I've been out. I don't like talking about my time of service, as there are many veterans out there that don't. And there are artists within the lane that I'm in that has never spoke on their time of service, or people even know that they're veterans and was in the capacity of Army or veteran or Air Force or Navy or anything like that. My biggest thing is everyone thanks me and is proud to see that, hey, you're a veteran. Thank you for everything that you do. And I'm sitting here. I've seen my brothers and sisters come home without limbs. I'm not the one to be thanking. I am proud of what I did, and that's what it is. Uh, it, and then the adaptation of, because I come up as a military brat and then joined the service myself. The adaptation, it was and still is tough. How to interact. I mean, the humor that we had in the military versus out here, my attitude compared to being in, and then having to readjust my line of sight with being out here in the civilian sector. It wasn't, it still isn't easy, if you know what I mean. H. Bizzle says, I know all too well. My papa trained me from the age of 5, military level, and I made it into his own soldier. I used to think he was hateful and hard on me, but now I understand he trained me for this world. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It wasn't, and real quick, you shout out Grism, H Bizzle, Tactical Ghostface. Thank you guys so much for popping in. This is the premiere, episode 1 of the Watchtower. The purpose of the Watchtower is for veterans and active service members alike, even dependents, to come to a focal point, a safe place to regroup, recoup, and get themselves right, knowing that they're good over here, and that they can talk to someone that understands. They can talk to the chat or be up on the panel and tell their story. There are a lot of veterans out there like myself that do struggle day in and day out trying to adapt. And that the irony of it is we were all trained in the military to adapt. So it's crazy to think, coming out. Oh, you're soldier. You're good. You're good. Yeah, yeah, I am. But all I knew was structure, was um, uh, certain disciplines and traits and everything like that, and then having to rewire myself. That's been the difficult part. So, and then in the music, it's been even more difficult because I still have that structure of respect for the superiors, or the ones that have made it to the top, or within this music, they are, um, for lack of a better term, OGs. And so I tend to still show that respect, as if I was talking to my platoon sergeant or the battalion commander or anything like that. Is I haven't been able to get my mind off of that, or adapt out of that. And now that I'm watching and learning, I'm being more quiet and observant than I am anything. Um, but yeah, this is the Watchtower. That's a little bit about me. Right now, it's just me. This is gonna grow. This is gonna pop off. This is gonna be. Uh, you definitely keep an eye on your surroundings and always kept an eye on the crew. I noticed it and knew you were a true leader and protector, and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, H Bizzle. I appreciate that. We all, civilian and veterans alike, we go through some stuff, and there's just certain things that veterans will go through that not everybody will understand, or veterans will act or move in a certain way that not everyone understands. Hey, I feel it, H Bizzle. Would you like a panel up here and talk a little bit about it? This is a wide open panel, Bubba. Do, do, do. How did I reach out to you last time on country rap? Or was it, Chop that sent it to you? Let's see, right here. I don't even know why I'm sending it. We only here. Boom. It's in the chat now, my friend. Come on up. So, chat, forgive if it's rambling. This is Premiere One, and I've had a lot of people tell me that I need to do this, that I need to pop this off and create something for the service members, veterans, things like that. We do have a couple of guests in line that I'm working on getting. Big H Bizzle.
Yo, what's going on, big dog?
Yeah, you see it. Welcome to the Watchtower, Bubba.
Hey, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here, man. And like what I was saying, like it's crazy because when you were just saying what you said, I was typing out that comment, and then you were like, "I'm very observant." I was like, "Bro, I'm telling you this, man. I had no fucking choice. When I was born, just my name, and that goes for two different, reasons.
Yeah,
Half my papa, self-made millionaire, engineer, graduated from Princeton, was a goddamn Marine, a sniper. I mean, like we called him Mr. Perfect because he was never wrong. You understand?
yeah.
Like he was, I mean,
Right,
bro, this
right.
motherfucker was 6'7", 6'8", 275, 280 in his prime. And he never, when he died at 88 years old, bro, he was still, you know what I mean? The thing about it is this, bro. That motherfucker, like, he really wanted me to join. He instilled that shit into me since I was fucking big enough and tall enough to hold a shotgun that I was twice my size.
Yeah,
That's when it started, Bubba. I mean, and like he really fucking prepared me. He thought that I was gonna be him, the next version of him, because my daddy, his son, he was just a straight fucking outlaw maniac. Goddamn,
yeah.
when they talk about that outlaw shit, that's what the fuck my
He was the
daddy and
definition.
my papa's two brothers.
Yeah,
Look, Slim, Johnny, and Jimmy. And look, Johnny had a goddamn half his fucking hand blown the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And look, that's the thing I
Jessica.
remember about him most, man. He used to chase me around during the fucking Christmas time with a nub, and I was, I was terrified of it and shit. But bro, no shit. Like my fucking one-armed uncle and my other uncle, the two goddamn, like if I could give you a comparison, it'd be like Scarface of the country. Like a country version of Scarface type shit, bro.
All right, then.
But look, dude, one arm Uncle Johnny would go into a pool hall, bro. I mean, one arm and go in there and goddamn whoop everybody's fucking ass, one fucking handed, bro.
Yeah,
But back to the what we were talking about, bro. Is like my papa, he fucking, he fucking beat me. And at that when he used to fucking beat my goddamn ass off, I mean for anything, bro, you could just fucking look at him wrong or say the wrong thing or the wrong tone or just do any fucking thing at all that he did not like, and he would have instantly just commits to whooping your ass.
yeah, yeah,
And why he's whooping you? He's telling you, why you stupid little motherfucker. I told you, goddamn. And but either way, bro, man, I swear, like I've I've been on this rock before in a previous lifetime, and,
mm,
and multiple times in my previous lives, I was a motherfucking warrior, bro. Like you can feel it in your fucking being, in your soul, man. You try to like be a normal person and try to like contain it and shit, but you just learn how to manage it and let it out when it's supposed to be, bro. But
much love,
telling you, bro.
Jessica.
I ain't never had a chance to tell you this, but when I first met you, dude, up there at the rec yard,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I knew it. Cause like I was doing the same thing, but I was fucking wilding the fuck out at the same time. But you were fucking sitting there having a good time, but your ass was watching every fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I seen you, bro. I was like, he's waiting for some shit to goddamn.
yeah, yeah. That's and I'm okay with that still being instilled in me.
Right.
It's not necessarily that. It's like when I got out of the military, it was like I forgot how to interact with people.
Yeah.
One, I absolutely despise social media. I hate
I
going live. I hate
Me too.
posting. I hate keeping it up and staying relevant. But I chose this new profession I'm in.
And you
Coming out
got
of
to
the
have
military.
that. And you
Oh
got to
yeah,
have these. Yeah.
Jeremiah. No, in the military. It wasn't hard. I mean, in the military we joke about some things that eh, the rest of the world would question.
You can't,
Like
yeah. You were back to the basics in there. The real that I call that type of shit, like I said, the real world, man. Like when I was hanging out with my papa and hanging out with these killers and you know what I mean, people that you know that didn't function, they could not function in today's they bro, swear to God. We need
yeah.
to go back to when motherfuckers didn't have money, when you bartered, you know, when you had something and they had something and you made a trade,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when
Oh, hey,
motherfuckers
you got some grain or something that I need? Hey, look, I got some fresh water from the creek.
bro. And back at those times, you know, like things were so much more easier and equal because it wasn't no motherfucking evil goddamn weaklings with all the power and money that could just hire somebody to go do their fucking dirty work because they can't do it on their own. Back then, it was
Yeah,
all on goddamn the who was the biggest and who was the baddest and who could get it off their own goddamn muscle, Jack. You hear
yep.
me? I would have been in that motherfucker with an axe in both hands, son.
Oh
Goddamn.
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. So the watchtower, and I appreciate you coming up. You because I was nervous about getting up here, and I don't talk about myself. I don't like talking about myself. I don't like talking about my time in service. But coming out, I'm. This is going to be 100% honest. Coming out of the military, it, man, I felt, I feel like I've
You don't fit in.
well that, but like I feel like
The
I'm
hardest
weak.
transition you ever made, probably.
Oh, it is, it is, but it feels like that I'm weak because
Never.
I could be downrange and confront anything without hesitation.
Right.
Mortars, bullets. We'd be in a training environment with chaos going around,
Right.
and you got doggone pop smoke and frags and things like that, and
Right.
we're out there moving tactically. We knew what we were supposed to do. And then I get out
Right.
in the civilian sector, I have no the fuck idea what I'm doing. I'm out here
Well,
just trying to
let me just
live.
say one thing, my brother. For somebody who thinks or you really do know what you're doing, you just listen to me. You are doing a phenomenal fucking job, bro. Because, like I said, you come out of nowhere. I've known Justin before. 95% of the motherfuckers who know Justin now that roll with him,
Yeah,
none of them motherfuckers was around, and it was me and him over here in goddamn North Carolina, Bubba.
yeah,
So when you came out of nowhere, bro, I was like, okay, who's this guy? You know what I mean? Then I started fucking seeing you. I was like, okay, I respected you instantly because of your service that you know what I mean, instantly.
yeah.
But then I was like, okay, then that guy them standing on mine. Hey, look, that's my shit, bro. I swear. I was like, God damn, and I done met you. Like I said, when I met you, bro, and I seen how you fucking operated and you kept an eye on everybody while not even fucking letting the common person know that that's what you were doing, bro. But I seen that shit. So I was like, okay, he's on his shit. So am I.
All right, if you notice that, I could be within the crowd, and they're like, "You
Bro.
good? I
I'm seeing
see."
everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like panoramic view, bitch. I got eyes in the back of my motherfucking head, Jack. I swear.
It- it's
But
just with this transition. And again, this first episode, I guess, is yeah, it's a little bit about Cole Montgomery, what I'm going through, what I'm battling with, so that you know who I am more and more, and especially on the side that I still live every day, outside of this camera and outside of this music, trying to adapt and overcome within the civilian sector, not just the music lane, and trying to show respect in such a way. But I guess the respect that I show is I it's not expected, or it's different, and so I get this feeling like, dude, you're a whole ass puma. Like, what are you doing? Like,
right.
grab your nuts like you got some, and move like you're somebody. It, I, The
Well, I
what?
can tell you this here, brother. I respect and admire the way that people like. So now me, I'm a wild motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm an
Yeah,
entertainer. So whenever I go somewhere, I mean, I'm always myself. Every time you've seen me or interact with me, I'm the same crazy motherfucker. But on the inside, there's a motherfucking shit going on. I'm watching, but you move the way people should move. You don't get out here and brag and fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I respect the fuck out of that. I respect the fact that you're a great. That's you being a good father means more than anything. Just like Justin,
yeah,
just like Space Dad. That right there means that's what I'm. And I don't judge nobody, but I will goddamn not fuck with anybody at all if they can't goddamn be a good parent and take care of their motherfucking youngins. Period.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't care who
No,
they
I
are.
agree with that. The kids are first and foremost, and so I'm out here trying to build something to leave a legacy for them. I did what I could in the military until the military said, "Hey, thanks, but no thanks. You're too broke. Got to get you on."
That made me
Uh,
think of major pain. It's got to be somebody left needs some killing. They
yeah,
said you
right.
done killed them all.
And I fought, I fought tooth and nail to do and move the way I'm doing and moving with what's still instilled in me, and yet I still feel so out of doggone place.
Well,
I still feel so out of place. And it's not that I'm looking for acceptance, you know. It's not like I'm looking for praise and approval. It's
you just want to
all
feel like it's actually,
I'm
this is
part of the
where I'm supposed
crew.
to be. Am I
Yeah.
supposed to be here? Is what the fuck?
Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I moving the direction I'm supposed to be moving?
Well,
Because music's always given me some type of drive and
if you want
comfort and
my
purpose.
advice, I'd say you're moving in the goddamn right direction, double time.
Yeah.
Just what I've gathered from, the past few weeks and me being up here. For one, you said you had two LLCs now, that you
Yep.
got, you know what I mean?
Just got the
You're
second one.
doing everything the right way and you have the perfect and the exact people that you need behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You couldn't be with a better team just in time, Space Dad. You know what I mean? It's,
Right.
bruh. You're
No.
gonna be a fucking star, but next thing you know, it's gonna be Jelly Roll, Big Tour, with all that shit going on, and Colt Montgomery's gonna be on that motherfucker, hosted by who the fuck is just in
Yeah.
time with
Yeah.
special guest
Exactly.
H Bizzle. Goddamn it, it's going down.
No, that's
Tell you
exactly what's going to happen. Is
exactly.
the being with Justin Time and his crew and Space
Mm-hmm.
Dad and
Mm-hmm.
all these other boys. That's one thing that has helped me. With Chop even is one thing this team has helped me to uh, adapt better. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, man. I mean, like you deserve. I'm glad that that's the way it worked out for you, brother. But me and Justin, like I say, bro, we didn't have no. Like we came up and did everything. We had no team, no fucking knowledge. We learned everything the hard way, and look, I wouldn't have it no other way. You know what I'm saying? And now that's why he was able to. You know what I mean? Look
Yeah.
out. Dude. I can tell you this here. Motherfuckers say all they want about him and talk shit and this, that, and the fucking third. But I don't
Hey,
know anybody else in the music industry besides less than fucking one hand can count them that I've known as long as I've known him that has not done no fucking bullshit. Never try to lie, cheat, steal from me. You
facts.
know what I mean? And
Facts.
dude, he is who he is, and he acts the way he acts, and I'm a fucking maniac and a character as well. But when it comes to getting shit done, doing good business, and fucking getting, you know what I mean? There ain't nobody
Yeah.
fucking with him. Ain't nobody fucking with him,
But he does good business and gets shit done.
bro.
It,
Period.
look, Justin's been Justin since Justin's been Justin.
And I've
It,
known that
it,
motherfucker for, let's see, I met him back in 2010, 2011.
yeah.
You know. And like I said, when I first met him, we were like two of the only, more known white rappers in this general area. And
Hmm.
so, but we had never met, and we met up at this fucking showcase. That tells you right. If that tells you anything, me and Justin Time met at a fucking showcase. A showcase is a place. Either way, but when we met, bro, he was just right out the rip. There was nothing but love. He showed love. He killed the fucking show. We had a blast, and then next thing you know, he's at my fucking place recording a song with me, and he gets a phone call, bro, and his grandma had died, man, and that shit. it hurt me. You know what I mean? I know how
Yeah.
bad he was hurting, bro. And I told him, I said, look, dude, you can leave right now, bro. And you know what I mean? I will
Yeah.
not. I will understand. But
One of
he
one of the talking about that, the caveat on it. One of my biggest things that I've struggled with coming out is I've always had loyalty and love for the ones that I fought and stood next to,
yes, sir.
and then coming out and still portraying and giving that love and loyalty to other folks, and either being looked at funny or treated differently or hell even pushed away
Right.
because it's just unheard of for the love and loyalty that I gave. It, but here I still am giving that love and loyalty to the ones
The-
that gave me a chance, you know?
right. The right people.
John
The right
Dodson,
people. Man, I know what you're saying, bro. Because it's hard. What I had to learn the hard way was you can't expect you from other people. That
that
loyalty that you feel like everybody should. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Display. It's not happening, bro. Like loyalty is fucking worth more than any type of currency,
yep.
and that's why it's rare, man, because motherfuckers ain't about shit nowadays. This generation don't know nothing about goddamn working and earning, nothing about morals and honor. All they want to do is bitch and complain,
Mm,
moan, not do no work at all, and get the results and fucking con and scam people. And I can't stand these motherfuckers.
and see, and that's exactly you hit the actually Jessica in the chat. She hit it on the head. I couldn't have
Right,
said it better. The one thing that I guess I was other than losing purpose coming out of the military, I missed that brotherhood.
brotherhood.
You
Yeah,
know, that brotherhood, these are the ride or dies. These are my people. Regardless if we're going to go and you know argue with each other or we're going to not talk to each other for a couple weeks or whatever it may be, but
right.
that brotherhood was. I don't care if I'm mad at you or not. I still got your six. You know where I'm at.
Ain't no family or brothers or any type of motherfucking, fellowship not gonna argue. You are going to fucking fight and you're gonna argue, but
Facts.
when you know it's real, is it don't matter how much or how bad it was or how long it's been since you've seen each other, when you pick right up, just like that.
Yep. And it was few and far between, and like I said earlier, you know, walking into this music you know, Space Dad and Justin and Fedora and Sifo and Chop, Fender,
Default.
Fender, uh, this they have helped me to better adapt and find who I am on this civilian side. So veterans like myself, I'm not like other veterans. I don't like talking about my time in service. Am I
Right,
proud of it? Yes, I am proud of it, but I don't like talking about it because I've got brothers and sisters who came back with no limbs. I got brothers
right,
and sisters that are suffering with more heavy PTSD than I am. I've got
right.
brothers and sisters that have become so socially awkward that they have to live in their house or they're going to have a panic attack.
I
I've
have
got
to show you this now, bro. Go ahead.
and I've got brothers and sisters out here that are just battle hardened. United States Army ring.
So when I mean, I have to say this story and give respect and love where it's due. My dad's best friend his name is Harry Duncan,
Yeah,
and he was a Army Ranger. He did a lot of he did a lot of shit, and it fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
he is the coolest, most loyal, most fucking he saved my dad's life 2 times, and he saved my papa's life as well. Like
yeah,
literally, my papa was choking to fucking death, and my dad's over there fucking. Oh, somebody help my fucking! And Hazard goes over there and tries to give him the Heimlich now, and that shit ain't working. Then he gets him on the ground and fucking get trying to get the shit out and getting bit like a motherfucker.
yeah,
Saved my papa's life, bro. But either way, that ring is his
yeah.
ring
Free.
that he was, what I'm saying, his ring from the army. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That you can't get this ring unless you fucking serve. And he gave this ring to my dad, and he gave it to me after my dad died. He told me that he wanted me to have it. But the thing is, bro, like he said that God came to him and
Misty.
spoke to him and said that God told him that he needed to protect our family. But this dude, man, like I said, bro, he has been through so much shit, and he's told me these stories. You know what I mean? And he's got a bad habit of, he's old, and he'll tell you the same story multiple
Yeah,
times.
forgetful.
But I never act like that. You know what I mean? I
Mm,
always fucking listen to it like it's the first time,
yep.
because I know he needs somebody to tell that shit to. And you can't, being through the shit that you go through with PTSD, bro. It can traumatize you so bad that some people just they can't get through it. They killed us. Shit is hard, bro. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? I thought when I found my fucking daddy with his head blown halfway to fuck off, bro. Like it, like I said, bro. It's 2025. It took me almost 6-7 years to fucking get to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even give a fuck about living no more, really, bro. I swear I didn't. Um,
There's a lot of what ifs that I've had in my time of service, where I needed my battle to pull me the hell out of it. Josh, welcome in. Battles, welcome in. I'm here, brother. Just uploaded a new video on Facebook. Welcome in. Shout out battle raising awareness for vets out here struggling.
yes, sir.
Good
Yes, sir.
stuff. Good stuff. It's like I was saying. I get out of service after 10 years. Yeah, I've been to Afghanistan. Yeah, I had the bullets flying, the mortars. We're doggone literally. Hell
Call
yeah,
of Duty
Bubba.
Warzone in real life shit. Goddamn.
Right. Hey, can you hit me on Facebook? Actually, matter of fact, the link here. Go ahead, Bubba. Boom. You can help caveat on this story and maybe make sense of it as well. So I'm out there. I come home. I'm unscathed. I've got no injuries, and the injuries that I did sustain, it
Right.
was it was all documented, and I played it. I played it smart. So I documented, but I didn't go and keep harping on that injury.
Right.
And when they scrubbed the med pros, and it was like, so look here, and and there was an incident that still haunts me, and I don't know why because nothing happened. It was just a
Right.
what if.
Right.
Battles. If you want to that link, go ahead, click that. We were in Fenty, and we had a doggone 10-ton truck heading towards our ACP, and it
Okay.
had about 10,000 pounds of HME explosive.
Woo! God damn.
It was about 2 miles out from our ACP, and it hit a pothole, and you could feel that thing 2 miles out.
God
It
damn.
rocked our fob.
Like an earthquake almost,
Yeah. Yeah. And so I got my little computer up there watching some movies. I'm just back from the gym. And I got my laptop, and it's one of them Alienware laptops.
Right.
What's up, Potential Farms? So this thing's easy 5-10 pounds just sitting on this little IKEA desk that I got,
Right.
and it rocks so hard that it shifted that computer to the ground.
Damn. And
And
you were
so
2 miles away?
yeah, the truck was 2
Shit.
miles away.
Motherfucker, son.
I was in doggone in the bunk just
I
hanging.
mean, I hate to say this or assume, but I would think that anybody on that motherfucker was dead. I mean,
No, the fob was fine.
okay.
It was just the explosion,
So
the
nobody died from the explosions, man.
except whoever was driving the truck.
That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker had to. I mean, bro. I mean, he didn't hurt. It was instant. He went out. I'm sure.
And so the alarm doesn't go off, and our mission, because we moved out into Fenty as a platoon size element,
Right.
and we separated throughout Afghanistan as teams because our mission was to provide anything needed for uh
You were
the,
escorting those things. Whatever needed to happen. I'm sure that's
right, like either we were loading up their doggone equipment to get ready to
each team had a certain task they had to do.
right.
Right.
Right. And so our team, we were providing inner and outer perimeter security, blueprints, layouts, like who's going to the crow's nest, this, that, and
Right.
the other, where we're
Right.
going to link up. And then we were also leaving the fob and going to other fobs to help downgrade that fob so that they could remob and go home.
Right.
Um, so this night that truck hits a pothole, the HME goes off, it rocks our fob. No one's hurt. It was the aftershock.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And the alarm's not going off. I'm in the doggone bunk, and my other two guys, they're coming back from the gym, and I walk out, and everyone, we had to control the civilians and the blue suiters and everything, and they're
Right.
staring at me. I ain't got no top on. I got my britches on and everything like that. Uh, there he is, true American.
Oh,
What's
I made
going
it.
on, Bubba?
Can y'all hear?
So
Got it.
yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
I don't know.
sir.
I didn't even catch your story, brother. I was trying to get all this stuff set up.
Oh
It's the
no,
first
Yeah.
time, first time I've ever done anything like this.
well, I'm just in the beginning of it. HME, the truck had 10,000 pounds of HME, hits a pothole, and the aftershock of it all, it rocks our fob. We were in Fenty, and or Jalalabad, if you know what that is, where that is in Afghanistan. But it rocked our fob. We go out there. I go out there, and I'm like, okay, boom, everyone good, because we had control over the civilians and the safety precautions for inner and outer perimeter security. Nothing's going off. The alarms aren't sounding, and then all of a sudden, there's a complex attack at the ECP, where they started firing on the ECP, and so one of the locals tried to shoot a
That
rocket
evacuation
launcher.
checkpoint.
So the ACP and the ECP, the difference is the ACP is an access control point for vehicles. The
Okay.
ECP is an entry control point for
Mm-hmm.
people that are walking in.
I got you.
And so the ECP started getting a complex attack, small arms, and then one of the locals ended up firing an RPG at the ECP. But
Holy shit.
somebody on a little moped drove right in front of it and disappeared. And because that failed, they ended up trying to breach our wall where we were on the fob. So then the sirens start going off, incoming, incoming, incoming. And we're like, all
Yeah.
right, come on. And you could hear it, like their dog fights up in the sky and everything. Cause Fenty was known for an airstrip.
Right.
So they're taking off. You got mortars coming in. You got small
It's
arms.
a
It was
fucking
a whole complex attack,
right.
and it's just our team that had to go and take care of the blue suiters, the contractors, the civilians that were inside. So we had to get them into bunkers, and make sure everyone's getting out of their doggone bunks, and making sure that they get to go to bed
Right.
and go back home. And
Right.
so then infantry, so we had at that time, it was 101st. 101st was in charge of Fenty at the time. So they ended up sending their guys to the outer perimeter securities with ASVs and everything like that. And we're right there smack dab in our sector, in the
Right.
middle of in the middle of it all, where we can
Right.
see everyone in the crow's nest, and we're
Mm-hmm.
in the middle crow's nest. So we got called down on that. Hey, there was a complex attack and a potential breach. And me and my battler up there in the crow's nest, we got MVGs on. It's rolling to like 2 in the
Is it
morning right
daytime
now,
or nighttime?
nighttime.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah.
it's like 2 in the morning by now,
Mm-hmm.
and we're looking out, and we see these two guys come around the corner in
Uh-huh.
local dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I called down to the team leader, like, look, I'm going hot. Here's your distance direction description. I racked one in, put the MVGs on.
Mm.
My buddy that was in the crow's nest with me, he's a bookworm. So he learned the local dialect quicker than I
Mm.
did, so he could give the commands better. I'm like, just give him the commands, and I scoped, and I'm giving distance direction description. I'm like, tell him to stop. Not stopping. They're in local dress in the
Mm.
middle of this doggone complex attack.
Mm.
He's not stopping. I think it was I can't think of the dialect. If I heard it, that would be it.
Arabic.
No, there's a certain. It's like, okay, your country, but you got a southern drawl.
Right.
Arabic, but it's
I got
called
what you're saying.
something else.
It's a different style of like wherever they're at, they have different ways that they
Right.
sound. You know? Yeah.
Was that it wasn't Dory, was it?
No. That was over there at Leatherneck.
Okay. So that was a
So
whole nother one then. Okay.
they keep pushing, and they're not aggressively pushing, they're just walking.
Not stopping.
Yeah, they got stuff in their hands. I can't see it. I got the NVGs on. I'm looking down the ACOG and tell them to stop. And I'm hollering down distance, direction, description. They ain't listening. And I said, look, I'm going hot, and got the green light, locked it, turned it to fire, scoped in. I said, give them one more warning. This is their last warning. He calls it down. And I was literally, I could have, and that firing pin would have slammed that doggone 5.56 round, and I would have taken him down.
It been over.
Or it would have been in the commander that was watching that section. It was a major, National Guard major, walked out in front, walked out of the out of the bunk, out between the doggone walls, the
Like
HESCO
Wyatt
barriers,
Earp type
walked
shit.
right in front of me, and right when he was in my line of sight, raised his hand and said, "Hold on," right before I full send. Right before I full send. And that what if still rattles me. What if I would have been locked up forever? And then come to find out, the ones that were in local dress were doggone civilian contractors just going to try to take a shower.
Right. But you were doing what you were supposed to do. They could have been fucking, you know what I'm saying, dressed up like that, dude, and you were doing, bro. But I can see why that what if definitely. Thank God it didn't
I
happen.
could have ruined my life if I would have followed. If I followed the SOP as I was, I could have ruined my life forever.
You got angels looking over you, obviously, man. You know everything worked out the way it's supposed to. So thank
Yeah,
God for that.
amen to that.
Yes, sir.
True American, aka in the chat, you go by battle raising awareness for vets out here struggling.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct. It's an
Bubba,
acronym. You know, in the military, we used acronyms. It's
I love acronyms.
BRAVOs, Battles Raising Awareness for Veterans Out Here Struggling.
Bravos.
Bravo
Sure
for that. Yeah, respect to that.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
I like that.
I don't know. Let's see. Here, let me see. I haven't got it all. Like, you know, I'm not all the way there
Right,
yet.
Jessica?
I don't have my logo and all that going yet, but here it is.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
I can dig it.
You know what I mean?
Artillery, and then the long rifle for infantry, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir. You got the King of Battle Artillery. You got the Queen of
Queen
Battle
of Battle.
Infantry. And then, of course, you got Doc, which is me. I was a medic. So, yeah, I
Hey,
served as a medic in Iraq and Afghanistan.
everyone loves Doc.
Yes,
Doc
sir.
is the
without yeah, you can't fucking win a war without no medics, Bubba. Y'all are lifesavers, literally.
That's right.
and
that's what I'll do. I'll continue to save lives until I'm gone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sir.
Well, a little bit about me, Doc. I'm going to call you Doc from now on.
All right, Doc. Yeah, sounds good.
A little bit about me. 10 years. My first 5 years, I was National Guard because I wanted to do the college thing and go green to gold, but that never happened. So I ended up going active and did my next 5 years, and I was 31 Bravo. I was military police. Yeah. Yep. But everyone doggone, and I'm sure this is going to get clipped. He's fucking fed. No, I was not that military police. We did 90% of our missions and everything that we did. 90% of it was all fields and some combat support and things like that. So we were always out there with infantry or calves, or we were in the field doing weapon training and things like that, not under the LOE capacity though.
Right. I got you. Yeah, I definitely understand. Yeah, I was 68 Whiskey, in case anybody want to know in the chat what the medic MOS was.
Hey, and these brevity codes, y'all, this is just what the MOS, this was our job titles.
Yeah, military occupational specialty.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things about military. You know, the acronyms, and you know what I'm saying. I like that. I
Right.
use them. I use these shits. Like I said, I never had a fucking choice. My papa fucking instilled all this shit into me, and I still, you know, I'm a military mind state of motherfucker every day.
There you go. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah.
I
Definitely, man.
appreciate
That's
my
my motto,
papa's
as you can see
service.
right there below my name. Keep on pushing. That's why I tell everybody we got to keep. One of my mottos is learn to cope with life. Keep on pushing every
Mm,
day.
mm,
It's another acronym for you.
Yeah.
mm.
I like that. I
Yes,
That's
like
a
that.
real.
sir.
Hey, that one right there. Whew.
Oh, you want another one? I got another one for you. PTSD. Pushing through struggles daily.
uh,
Mm. I like
well,
how
you
you
got.
change
Yeah,
that
I
up.
fam.
can't
You
give
I
them
like
might.
how
all
you
to
Hey,
change
you,
that
but
up.
just know that you know. What I mean,
yeah.
we're headed in the right direction, guys.
Yes, sir.
So can I ask Doc, when you got out, um, do you still struggle, or did you struggle trying to adapt back to civilian sector, trying to
Uh,
rewire yourself, like how you moved, how you
100%.
talked, how you act, how you interacted, or am I a doggone alone?
No, you're definitely not, brother. You know what I mean. I came back from over there. I fucked my whole life up, basically.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I got off into drugs and all that, and I still struggle every day. But I've made it through enough of my bad. Here's another one for you. You made it through 100% of your bad days. It don't get any more perfect than that.
There you go.
Amen to that.
You know what I mean? So that's I made it through so many bad days. I made it through all the drugs. And you know, what I mean, I got a story to tell for sure. I'll tell you something else, guys. I know you, H Bizzle. I'll be watching you and Colt. I watch y'all on country rap shit. You know what I mean? I'm with y'all.
Appreciate you,
So
Bubba.
When you, I don't know, maybe it's me, and I'm being vulnerable right now, for the world to
talk to me,
see.
brother.
Uh, but when I got out, I lost my purpose. I literally sat back, and I was tasting the metal, of one of my handguns, just contemplating to just full send, make it be over, and it still fucking rattles me today.
You're not the
But
only one, brother. I
it,
still, you know, that's what's crazy. I still get calls from battles all the time.
Well,
I don't think it'll ever get easier, honestly.
I'll
But
say this about that. My dad, like I mentioned earlier, he fucking, you know what I mean. He took
sorry
my
about that,
gun
guys.
and blew his fucking head off. And now it takes a set of goddamn, stones to do that. And he went out on his own accord. But I still don't think it was the right answer. But never before that time had I ever contemplated, you know what I mean, like wanting to kill myself type shit, and had always been around guns, got multiple guns and shit. But after
yeah,
I found
same.
my dad, bro, I had a voice that I never had before in my fucking head. I guess it's evil, like and it was fucking telling me to go grab my fucking gun. You know what I mean? Like I never in my life had this happen. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that shit, bro, and it took me a solid 2 years of dealing with this shit to where I, I don't I hear it every now and again, but it was an everyday thing, bro. And I thought about, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit, bro. But I knew that was not the answer. And I
Definitely
just want
not.
to tell you that I understand. I feel that shit, but bro, that is not the answer. We got to raise these youngins. We got to be here for them. Period.
Don't make a permanent solution out of a temporary problem.
That's
yeah.
right.
It was, it's, I guess, getting out, like when I was still in the capacity of the uniform, and moving how we were supposed to move and everything like that, and I get out, and I don't act the same anymore, because it's just looked down on. It's shame. Don't say that, because our humor was darker. We talked about things that are, we just,
Civilians can't cope with.
yeah, right. And then also, because I'm rewiring myself after what, 6 years of being out, 7 years of being out now, and it, it's like I feel, because I'm rewiring myself, I feel more timid.
Right.
Does
Well,
that
it's
make
because
sense?
you've not had
Yeah.
to go into those waters before. You know what I mean? This is something that you're not. You know what I mean? You're used to fucking I'm sorry, I can't. I hate to keep interrupting you, bro, but
No,
I just
no,
want to
no.
tell you things. When you say certain things, I feel like I need to let you know that, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's normal. It's natural. You know what I mean. You're doing everything that you can do. I feel like to fucking get where it's not timid, to adapt and evolve into it, bro. So just give it time.
No, we got to learn to fight a whole new war, brother.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, Bubba.
Woo.
Fuck.
It's the
Yeah,
I
fucking
well,
appreciate
internet
that.
war with these goddamn keyboard killers and all these goddamn, you know,
oh yeah, that's horrible.
Well, and
the
that's where like doggone started with me because when I decided to choose this profession of music, I'm
mm,
like, no, no, this is good. I've been to battle. I've been shot at. I've been doggone mortars over my head.
this ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be nothing. And then you
Hmm,
get these keyboard warriors. First time I ever saw it, because you gotta stay relevant on the doggone interwebs. First time I
hmm.
ever saw it, I'm like, daggum, did he really just say that to me?
Right.
Yeah,
Behind that keyboard. They tough as a motherfucker and disrespectful as
yeah,
you know what I mean? But I guarantee you this. You see the motherfuckers in person, they gonna goddamn, have to hit, they gonna be like they your best friend. They all that tough talk is gonna be they gonna act like it never happened. Yeah. Huh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna be the first ones they call if shit goes down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Because regardless if you want to talk that mess, we still run thick with with
It,
with the doggone loyalty with everything.
that's
Yankee,
a
welcome
fact.
in, Brandon.
I
It,
guarantee you, I know who I'm calling if any crazy shit pops off, and it's Harry Duncan, aka Hazard, the Army Ranger. That
Yeah,
motherfucker, bro.
and see, and now the caveat on that, I didn't get fully into that. The caveat on that, why I don't like talking about my time of service. Am I proud of it? Would I go back 100% because it was easy? It made
Right,
sense. But
right.
why I don't like talking about it is because I've got brothers and sisters that either one didn't make it back or two, they were Army Rangers, they were snipers, they were SF. Who the fuck am I?
Right,
I was combat fucking support.
bruh.
So
It
it's like I ain't got no pride in myself and what the hell I did, and everyone keeps telling me, "Hey
you
man,
need to.
you need
Yeah.
to talk
you.
about this. You need to be proud of yourself." It's like I
You
didn't
should,
fucking do shit.
bro. Look, yes, you did. You
Yeah, you
went out
did.
there and did. You went out there and did what you was supposed to do, and you came back home. You did a fucking bro. You couldn't have done it no more better. Huh. You didn't die, and you
That's
did
right.
everything that you could, and you're here to talk about it and give people wisdom and encouragement and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Period.
Regardless, you signed that dotted line.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know what you was getting into
I mean, have you ever thought of like, did that ever run your mind, Doc?
all the
Like,
time, brother. All the time. That's what I'm telling you. You're not alone here. You're not alone here because there's always bigger and better than us. There's always
Right.
always,
more that's been through. Okay, put it this way. This is what blows my mind. I can walk up to a Vietnam veteran and shake his hand, and he will
Mm.
thank me for my service.
Yeah.
that blows my doggone mind. Like
But
you were in
that's
Exactly.
Vietnam, one of the hardest doggone times for a soldier because you were treated like a fucking soldier.
Right.
but that just
It,
tells you the amount of respect amongst the military. You know what I'm saying? For you know what I
In the
mean?
brotherhood.
And
Right.
that's what it's all about.
And man, I make it a point to do that. Any veteran I see with a hat on or something like that, I make it a point, man. Thank you for your service because
Thank
you
you,
just
Josh.
never know what it's going to do to that person that day. Me and you
Hey,
going through struggles. There's other people that are walking through Walmart, walking through Target, whatever,
you
going through the
never
same struggles.
are going through, bro. And it ain't just military, but I'm the same way. I always show that respect. But bro, you never know what anybody's going through at any given time. So there's no need to be fucking ugly and rude. And you know what I mean? I'm always nice and kind to everybody that I ever encounter, unless they, show me, disrespect. Period.
Right.
Man, I tell you what, maybe this was more therapeutic for me. Fuck.
Well, see,
Well,
this is
hey,
something
look,
I want. I wanted. I was telling you on Facebook. I think I wanted to get something like this started. My name's Brad on Facebook. I'm the one that's always commenting Brad with the check mark.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Brad,
Yep.
what? I'll add you,
Look,
bub.
Brad LaField. I want y'all to
Okay.
really. Can you play my new video on here through Facebook or no?
Is it on your channel?
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to my Facebook and play my new video, dude, if you want to. And it just shows people what I'm out here doing and what we're going to be doing, and we're going to continue to do it until we get those numbers down. 22 is way too many, guys.
How do you?
Oh yeah. Is it the first one, USO?
Yep.
All right.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard you, H Bizzle. What's up?
Out and add you.
Oh, how you spell it? Brad and then LaField. LAFIELD.
IELD. I think I got you now.
It should have a blue check mark.
Hold on.
Right here. His name's right here, Bubba.
Yeah, there you go, right there. That's me. Man, I appreciate this, Colt. You know,
Yeah, of course,
because
Bubba.
this is what it's all about, man. I'm just trying to get it out there for guys to see, and you know what I mean.
Well,
I'm
anything that
actually
you
gonna get
got
into
that
the
you're
music
trying to.
side too, so that's why. And that was me that commented said I wanted to be in one of your videos. I wasn't bullshitting.
Well,
Come
Brad, just to
on,
let you
Bubba.
know, for future
You know what
reference,
I mean?
anything you got that you need to be, promoted or shared and shit, you just send that to me in my inbox, and I'll share that shit just instantly.
Hey,
That's
I
all I
appreciate
do.
the hell out of that,
It,
dude.
Yes, sir.
and quick point out, y'all, at the bottom, if you or another veteran that you know, if you're concerned for them, don't hesitate to call the Veterans Crisis Line at the bottom. Dial 988 and press 1, and you will be in contact with someone that can professionally trained and be able to assist you in such a crisis. Also, if you are a veteran or you know a veteran that is going through it, then you could also reach out to myself if you just need to talk. I'm wide open. I've done it several times for my own battles that lost their way, lost their purpose. Don't hesitate.
Same here.
And that goes for
Same.
you too, Colt. Like I said, you said this was been very therapeutic for you. Uh, I may not be a veteran, I may not have been an actual military, soldier, but I am always here for any and everybody because I have fucking been through shit that, you know what I mean, that
Yeah,
I, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I know how it feels to be fucking just pure, lost and don't know what to do. And you're so close to giving up that, it's just,
Right.
I'm
my
always here
my
for any and everybody. And I mean that shit.
I
my
appreciate
daughter.
that.
My daughter's in the chat. She's like, I'm on the bus, Dad.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Today's my speaking of your daughter, today's my son's birthday.
Happy birthday to your boy. How old is he?
Yeah. He's 9. He's
Oh,
my
man.
oldest. Yep.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. They
Y'all
grow
having a birthday
fast.
party for him today or what?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, he's with his
Okay.
mama.
Okay.
Yep.
I want y'all to check this
But
out.
no,
I'm gonna. How do I flip my screen or my video? Let's see. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Ain't there a way I can flip this damn thing?
just turn your phone sideways. You talking about?
No, I'm talking about like flipping the camera. Let's see.
Oh, flip the camera.
Yeah. Let's see. How the fuck do I do it? Okay,
Uh,
hold on. No, that's not it. Edit avatar, stop mic, remove. Either way, I was gonna show y'all. This is my cousin, man. He lives with me. He's over here jamming. Look, can you see him? Where's he at? Can't see it with this camera angle. God damn it. Yeah, but he's over here jamming out on the old guitar right there.
okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, back when I was a teenager and stuff, he lived right behind me. And back then I took music and guitar in high school and stuff. So I was every day I get out of school and I go over to his house and we play guitar every day for hours. And that was some of the best times of my life, bro.
Man, I bet. I see that's something else I want to get into is playing the guitar.
Well, I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you, that's my favorite instrument by far. But to me, I mean, it's probably because I took guitar and played it, but it's the easiest and the most resonating instrument in my opinion.
Right.
forgive me, y'all. Somebody turned my stove on and decided to ruin my cast iron skillet, and now the house almost burnt down. I had to put out a
Holy shit!
fire.
Oh
What?
no.
Why? Right now, this just happened.
Yeah, that's why the thing was my camera and mic went off.
Oh
Holy
man.
shit!
Well, I'm glad your house is good,
I'm glad
man.
you got that situated, Bubba.
Yeah.
Damn.
It could have been a lot worse.
Like that fucking meme where the fucking everything's on fire and the dude sitting there like, this is okay.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It'll
All
Thank
right.
burn.
God. Lord have mercy.
All right, y'all. This is Brad LaField, aka Doc. this is on his page. Y'all
Oh yeah, this is with
go.
Liver King too. Not to interrupt you, but if y'all know Liver King,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Another influence. Yeah, you heard right, Jess. Yeah.
Wait. Don't scroll. Just listen. Go ahead and hit that hard like button if you will. Appreciate you.
All right, Joe American Badass coming to you live from the time. Hope everyone stay motivated, hydrated.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear
Right there, it's the Liver King live in Las Vegas. The name is Liver King because Liver is
you.
king. And then they're going to yell that boy. Yeah, boy. 2021 just for on the road.
That motherfucker probably do 222 push-ups.
yeah,
Put some real push-ups too now. Okay. Well, you won't fucking have your neck stuck like that. You keep looking like that. You put, ah, that's all right.
Wait. Don't scroll.
That's
there you
awesome.
go. Hey, I
Hell
That's
yeah.
appreciate that,
awesome.
brother.
That
Hey,
was cool. Hey, where was that at? Vegas?
That was in Vegas on Fremont Street live, dude.
Wow.
hey, and Liver King. If y'all don't know, Liver King's a huge influencer across the
Huge, yeah.
social platforms.
And
Yeah,
he
that
was all about the
motherfucker.
cause. He was all for it, man. I got a lot of respect for him. Shout out to Liver King for sure.
He's built like he fucking injects goddamn steroids directly into his motherfucking neck or something. I mean, I don't know, but that motherfucker is built like God damn
yeah,
son,
he's ripped up, ain't he?
goddamn ripped up and huge though. He look like he need to be at the WWE, goddamn out there, come out eating liver, walking down the fucking ramp and shit, and go out there and fuck people up.
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's cool as hell, bro.
But that's what I do, man. I advocate a lot for veteran suicide, so this is huge for me.
One thing I've noticed, man, from all my military friends and family, that the VA, just they ain't worth a broke dick dog for. I mean, from everything that I've seen, my people, my brothers, my friends, and family go through, they don't give a fuck about motherfuckers for the most part, bro. You went out there and gave your life, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Then you come back home and get treated like a fuck man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, I mean,
Well, see,
they are
and
getting better.
well, that's a thing though. We come back home. I remember before I went to Afghanistan, man. I was the happiest doggone. Like I trusted everyone.
Right.
The world is great. I get back from Afghanistan and I
Yeah.
despised everything.
Yeah,
Like just the way people, just how people move,
Everything.
everything. Like you have no
yeah,
idea how good we have it over here.
I can relate to that so much, bro.
yeah.
I used to fucking be, I used to love to wake up and meet new people and make friends. That was like, you know what I mean? That was me. And then after the shit, my mom dying, my everything that fucking the loss that I've been through and the shit that I've been through and lies and stabbed in the back. I don't fucking want, you know what I mean? Like I don't. It's fucked me up, bro. I understand.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
hat goes off to what's up, Spencer? My hat goes off to the ones that not only went out and fought the battle in the sandbox, but fights battles here on American soil,
Every day.
in and out of uniform. It's I've said this before and I'll say it again. If people just take a second instead of looking and looking at the cover of this person and judging it, open the doggone book. Understand is exactly what Age Bizzle said, man. If you take a second, you don't know what these people are going through. You don't know what folks like myself are going through. Patty, welcome in.
Every
You don't know what things like what Doc's going through. It's you could inevitably say one thing that makes that person more jaded, or that one thing that finally tips the scale for that person, and nobody ever
has a
sees
reason.
him again.
Every action has a chain reaction. Everything that anybody ever did and does from the history of our world until now into the future, everything that we do it affects the current and the future. And bro, like I said, bro, you never fucking know, man. It's like me, bro. There's days that I'm fucking like this guy, and I have no fuse at all. I'll fucking go from just quick, but like there's days that if the all it would take is a motherfucker just to do anything, you know what I mean? Look at me, so I mean, I would fucking, you know what I mean? And I hate
Yeah.
pray for me, pray for me,
It,
'cause it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
and there's times that I end up like that. Like I'll go around. I'm the most fun loving, awesome person to get to know, get to talk to, get to hang out with. But when it's go time, it's mission time, and something's going on, I
Yeah,
go 0
you
to
ain't that
100
same
quick.
person no more. You
No,
you're
I ain't that
locked
same.
into
And then
goddamn.
and then folks were like, dude, you got anger problems. Why are you tripping? Like the hell.
They ain't got a clue. They ain't got a
Yeah,
fucking clue,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
I've seen goddamn shit that fucking at 15 years old, bro. I seen motherfuckers get, shit, bro. All I can tell you is this, man. Like, when I get really bad in my fucking mind and my feelings, I just think about this. That there's always, and always will be people in this world right at that moment that are going through and have been through far worse than me. And that's what kind of helps me.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell, man. It
Hmm. Yeah.
all of this. It's new. This is new, being rewired and trying to reintegrate. What's that program that they put us through as we were going out, as we were
Integrate.
trying to. It's a reintegration program.
You talking about what they like the acronym they call it?
Yeah, what was it?
Uh
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. Uh I
It's
can't
it's a
think. Give
it,
me a
it,
second. Yeah.
it's a whole reintegration program, and they last what, like 2 weeks,
Mm.
where you have to go every day for 2 weeks to reintegrate, and they they're teaching us, civilians are teaching us soldiers, or Marines or airmen or whatever it may be, how to be civilians again. It's I'm sitting back. I remember sitting back in these classes. I'm looking at them like,
You-
what? Are
Right.
you dumb? Well, that's how we do it out here. That's not how it's supposed to be done.
You're right.
It was bad. It was bad. And hopefully, Doc, I don't know if you're on TikTok or you follow Infantry Guru. Uh,
Guru, you said?
yeah.
Okay. I'm about to check
Uh,
him out.
he called.
I'm
So
writing it down.
his name is Infantry Guru, and he has titled himself the Sergeant Major of TikTok.
Okay.
It's great. It's great. I love his content. He's motivational. He's still in. He is a sergeant major, and
Okay.
I reached out to him to try to get him on panel. He's a influencer. He's got like 800,000 individuals that follow him.
Ain't
He's very motivational. He involves his wife in everything he does. He talks about how to be a warrior, mentally, emotionally, and physically, how to tackle the day. It's great, and I want to bring him on the panel one time. I hit him up a couple days ago. He saw it, but didn't hit me back. Um, but someone of influence like that could definitely make an impact on a channel like this, the Watchtower.
yes, sir.
Definitely.
One
Definitely.
Watchtower episode. This is the first one. Am I?
Yeah, yeah. This is the
Yeah.
first one. We're going to kick it off every Friday. Just for service members, family members of service members, active, not active, to come and regroup, recalibrate, resupply, and attack the rest of their next coming week with a good mission oriented mind. You know what I
I,
mean?
before I forget it, you was talking about that class that they, y'all was put in to, prepare you to be civilians again.
Yeah.
Just like I mean, my papa, my has everybody that I know that was in military. It's like they you can never become. I don't feel like where you were before you left. You know what I'm saying? You eventually learn how to fucking maneuver and stuff, but you're not gonna ever be. You know what I'm saying? Like a civ like you was before you fucking left.
No, yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
No.
Never
Forever
leave.
change. That's a fact.
Yeah. Daggum right.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, I tell you, bro, he was more like my fucking drill sergeant than my fucking papa, bro. I'm telling you. Bro. That motherfucker.
Yeah, when you're raised in it like that, that's the military brat side. I was raised as a military brat. I never really got to, hey, how come we can't put pics on a live? Are you talking about in the chat? I'm not sure.
I don't think you can. About
Yeah, I
6
don't.
months here, they'll have it where you can put goddamn all kind of shit in this motherfucking chat. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you be able to or why you can't do that.
I
I
think
know I didn't
you
do
can't put
anything.
that. Only thing you can put in there is type out shit, and then they give you a little option of those emoji things or whatever.
Yeah.
A year from now, you'll be able to put videos, GIFs, and all that shit in there. Just give them time. Yeah.
One thing, another thing that I struggled with coming up and being military was never being able to plant permanent roots
Mm.
because we were always up and gone within 3 to 6 years, and then I did the same thing. And now being a civilian, I'm still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm ripe old age of 36, going on 37, and I still haven't planted permanent roots where this is forever. This is it right here. And I don't
Right.
know if it's because I've been so used to bouncing everywhere
Mm-hmm.
for so long, or what. But I know here soon, my wife and I we're like, we got to plant permanent roots. So we're looking somewhere in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you this here, bro. I'm still in the same place I was born at this moment, but I have traveled and been everywhere, and I know exactly what you're getting at. At first, I was kind of like, it kind of bothered me, not settling down. But then I embraced the journey, the adventure, and that's when it really fucking. That's when it was okay. This is this. So I'm about to get me an RV. I'm about to buy me an RV, and as soon as my son turns 18, I'm gonna throw him a pair of these goddamn training gloves, and we're gonna get on after it. But after that, I'm gonna figure out what he's gonna do, and I'm gonna either go back on the road hanging iron, and I told him he can come with me, because he's learning to weld and all that,
Yeah.
and I can set him up to where he fucking or he can stay, he can do whatever he wants to do, but I'm going back on the road, and I'm gonna make me about work 6 months, make 50, 60, 100,000, take the rest off, and then I'm gonna be at every goddamn event. All the ones that I haven't been able to attend and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be at them motherfuckers from that point on, bro. Tell you
There
that.
you go. That's goals, brother.
Yes, sir.
Set them and crush them.
What are some things that you struggled with, Doc? Transition, or you still struggle with?
As far as mental health,
No,
PTSD.
just being a civilian and trying to
Oh,
reintegrate.
this is I could go for days on that. I mean, I don't like nobody behind me. That's a
Mm-hmm.
big one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'd
And
rather
that.
sit in the corner somewhere.
Yep.
Big crowds and stuff. I love going to concerts and shit, but the more and more the crowds are getting bigger, so it's getting a lot harder to be able to do it. Unless I
Yeah.
get my mind right before I go or something. But as much as I hate to miss concerts, that's just part of it. Driving down the road, a pothole, I still get nervous. And it's 12, 13 years later.
So I wouldn't preview to driving off of the installation, but we would take Blackhawks
Right.
from fob to fob to fob, and there was a couple of times that Blackhawk had to make evasive maneuvers, and you could
Oh,
hear
I would
that
imagine.
rocket coming towards that Blackhawk, and then seeing the flares, and then
Bro, that's
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
crazy. I can only
Yeah.
imagine, bro. You never
but
you never.
the worst of it is I sat in there fully kitted up like, if it's my time, let's roll, baby.
Right, right,
Like I was ready for it.
right.
Exactly. That's
I'm gonna
why
tell
you
And
can't. That's why you can't look down on yourself now.
nobody's gonna leave this motherfucker until it's their time. I feel like unless there's certain ways you may be able to cheat your fucking fate or destiny, but I really feel like that. You know what I mean? Like everybody has a destiny to a certain extent, and once you embrace that shit, like I'm not scared of death. I mean, I don't want to die, but I honestly look forward to the fucking shit because I know this ain't the end. When I die from this motherfucking leave this vessel, my soul, this ain't the end, Bubba. Hey, look, I'm looking forward to reuniting with all my motherfucking loved ones that I lost, Bubba, because
until
yeah,
we're called home.
That's
hey,
right.
bro. And what is home? I feel like you know what I mean. Like we're all, and I don't have to feel like I know this. Everything is made out of energy. The whole universe is made out of, what I'm saying, matter,
Okay.
energy. Okay, and you can harness that energy. I practiced martial arts since I was a youngin, and Tai Chi, it stands for Supreme Ultimate, and it was originated from Supreme Ultimate Fist. It was Tai Chi Chuan, Supreme Ultimate Fist, created by the Shaolin monks, who were fucking monks. All they did was pray and meditate. You know what I mean? And then pirates was
Right.
coming there robbing them and killing them and shit. So they had to create a fucking defense system to protect themselves, which was Tai Chi was created, and it's the only martial art that has no belts, no ranking system, none of that, but it teaches you. That's how it changed my life. I recommend that shit to you, Colt, and to you. If you're dealing with, it heals your body from the inside out every time you do it. It bro.
What do I need to
I'm
look into? So just look into Tai Chi in general, or what do
about
you
to take
suggest?
out a joke. I'll show it to you too. The Complete Idiot's Guide. You know them books?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, look here, bro. Like my mom was dying of stage 4 lung cancer, bro, and she rented this book right here from the library. It's the Complete Idiot's Guide to Tai Chi and Chi Kung, which is meditation. But I had severe anger issues back then. This is 15 years ago, and she fucking gave it to me like this. She's like, "This right here will help you with your." I looked at it and laughed. I didn't pay it no fucking. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, she's got stage 4 lung cancer, and then she starts. She actually bought the book and starts doing it and incorporating it into her life. And I see how much is helping her and is benefiting her. And I was like, well, let me give this another chance and let me actually check it out. Well, bro, I read this fucking book to where you get to a point where the only reading left to do is the actual motions. Like in karate, there's katas and stuff. You do the movements and the motions. Well, same thing with this, except for it's not called katas, it's something else. But I'm gonna tell you this shit, bro. Like I used to not be open minded like the way I am now, bro. But I did this exercise in this fucking book. And now you can get an audio version where you don't have to stop and break your concentration. There's 43 steps, 3 pages. And I did it, having to stop and read each step. But dude, you're gonna have your eyes closed when you do it, but you'll have a
Okay.
fucking ball of energy in your fucking hands, bro. And I swear, I'm getting chill bumps. Talking about a ball of fucking energy in your goddamn hands, bro. And look, you cannot. I gave everything in my body to try to. You cannot fucking close that motherfucker. But the moment that you open your eyes and shit, you let it go, bro. I
You let it
swear
go.
to God, that shit changed my
I
fucking
believe
life,
you, dude.
bro.
Yeah,
Hell,
I'm all about that kind of shit. That's for
the
sure.
only thing I'm familiar with is hand to hand combat, where we had to get certified in combatives.
Yeah, combat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead,
combatives, dude.
go ahead, get punched in the face. Make sure you don't put your hands on them, but you have to restrain them and grapple them and get them to the ground.
I,
Right, or beat the shit out of them with a piggle stick.
Yeah, right, right. I
and
remember I had to go back one time because they were just letting us tussle. We were rolling in the middle.
Right,
Everyone was circling around, and we were rolling. And I'm like, "Yeah, I got him. I got him. I got him in these side locks and everything like that." And then my opponent ended up switching up, and I got on top of him where he was face down, and I locked his legs with my legs and I stretched and blew out my knee, and the whole class like,
ooh,
oh,
ooh,
oh,
that hurts.
oh man, for like a month I couldn't walk on that thing.
Oh, I
It was
bet.
bad.
and see, that's all it takes.
Damn.
You can be doing stuff like that and not even be, you know what I mean, and fuck yourself up like that, bro. It's like, damn, I wish I'd have got fucked up actually, you know what I mean, getting hit or something cool to tell it.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this shit. This Tai Chi book right here, bro. This fucking complete idiots guy, bro. I swear to fucking God. If you go get this book and you read this motherfucker, you gonna message me and say, bro, I really, it changed my life, bro. I couldn't have
Hey,
took
put it back up there again. I was trying to write it down. I don't know how to spell that
it's
second word.
hey bro, it's the just the complete idiots guide, and it's Tai Chi is Tai Chi Chi,
Okay.
and Chi Kung, which is not fucking spelled like it sounds. It's spelled Qi capital G, one word ONG. And what Qi Kung is all right. So Tai Chi and Qi Kung are very similar to yoga. Tai Chi being more so similar because it's more of the movements. Tai
Right.
Chi, but the Qi Kung is it's meditation. It's all breathing.
Okay.
Bro, I swear
That's
to
what I've been, and that's
God,
crazy, dude. Because that's what I've been trying to get into is in breathing exercises. Because
bro,
people's
I
been telling
promise
me
you.
that's where it's at.
If you fucking get this book and you read that motherfucker up until you get to the point where, like I said, the only reading left to do is the actual movements and the fucking. I swear, bro. And there's one saying that I there's all kinds of little fucking like things that'll be on the side while you're reading, like the
Right.
CFO says is what it says. It's not CFO like, but it's seafood, which is SIFU, which means
Yeah,
master. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
And it'll be
Okay.
seafood says, but my favorite fucking thing that I have really incorporated in my life, and it's something that everybody should do, and it would be a better world, is live in a state of childlikeness, not childishness. Meaning, when we were young and, before we realized how fucking hard, the world is, before we got them, grew up and fucking went through shit. Remember how
Yeah.
Right.
when you see something for the first time, how fucking amazing, hey, daddy, like you see that everything was amazing. That's how everything should continue to be your whole fucking life. You
I
understand what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That's where I'm trying to reobtain that.
Get this
Yep.
book. Get this coat.
Exactly.
So you can fucking buy a digital copy off online type shit for like 10 or 11 bucks, bro. I swear on everything. This book right here is one of the best things that I've ever had that changed my life for the better.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out, dude. Because I'm all about it. Because and that's another thing too. It say me and Colt did get it and read it. We can help others.
That's exactly what it's all
You know what
about,
I
bro.
mean? Pay it forward, carry it
That's
on.
that's what this book tells you, man. And it tells you if everybody in the world practiced Tai Chi, there would be no hate, there would be no wars, there would, you know what I'm saying? Because once
See,
you,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the kind of shit needs to be going viral, man. That's the
I
kind of shit
mean
that
it.
matters.
And it does, and there's a reason why it's not going viral because the motherfuckers, the powers that be, the ones that's in control of the algorithms and the the output of content, they don't let that shit be seen nowhere near as much as you post a negative something bad or some, some shit with negative energy.
Yeah,
That shit's gonna go like that's the type of shit, stupid shit like that and stuff that does not help people at all. That's the shit that goes viral. Yes, sir.
right.
Mm-hmm. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the motherfucking the shit that's been ongoing for, as long as yeah, bro.
Definitely, it's crazy, man.
The
Everybody
sheeple.
wants to hit me up right at this time.
Of
I'm
course.
sorry.
That's the way it goes. Once you get busy, then everybody and their fucking mama gonna hit you up. When you ain't got nothing going on, phone get busy.
And then it goes quiet.
Yes, sir. Crickets chirping.
So this is gonna be every Friday, Colt. At you said 1500.
Yes, sir. Central Time, 1500.
Yeah, I'm Central. I'm in Illinois.
Hey,
I'm
one,
Eastern
one of my
Standard.
boys that I served with downrange, Brandon. He's up here in Illinois too.
Okay, I'm probably about 30 minutes from St. Louis.
So is he.
Really?
Wow. That's crazy.
We'll talk more on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely, man.
But no. So we are coming close because we do still have country rap shit tonight, and I still gotta figure out what the hell happened with this fire I had to put out. Every Friday
Yeah.
we're gonna do this, and uh, Doc, I offer a permanent panel slot. Being a veteran yourself, if you want to come up every Friday and be my co-host,
Man, I love that.
I,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Let's do it. Let's change the
I'd
world.
be honored. I'd get you set up so that you can share this out to your platforms and everything like that.
Right.
Get you an
Yeah,
admin
definitely, man.
slot.
That way, yeah, I can get a lot more views that way too.
Yep. I
Definitely.
would. I'd be honored to have that. H Bizzle, you
Yeah, I appreciate
always,
that, man.
always got a panel up here, Bubba.
well, and that
You want
being in here, I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there playing the game. We on the digital call it, Warzone.
Yeah.
He said, Coach just went live. I said, all right, well, let's take a break. And then, so it's an honor to be here, bro. And all I can tell you is this: I'ma always support this for sure. And the country rap shit, I've been sharing it every day. I might not be there, I might not be in the chat every time, but I'm gonna share it every time that I see it posted. But this right here, this is something that means more to my soul, because it registers with my friends and family. But I'm gonna mention it to my brother Hazard, and if he feels up to it, we may, get him up here, one day, and he can share some stories and experiences with y'all. You know what I mean?
That
Yeah,
hey,
definitely.
that'd be awesome. I would love that.
Hey, and
And
we can
every oh, go ahead, Bubba.
no, I was just saying, man, we can always talk beforehand too, and get kind of like a plan of action together.
Yep.
You know, have
And
like
that's what I was gonna say is every week's gonna be a different topic. Talk about the PTSD, talk about adapting, uh, talk about anything and everything. And y'all in the chat, PTSD is not just service oriented.
no,
Don't
definitely not.
if you got PTSD stories that you battle with or you've overcome or that anything. PTSD is something that you personally or have been traumatized by. So if you got those stories, we would more than happy to bring you up on a panel and talk about it because it could help me. It could help Doc. Is okay, okay. So that's how you got through that, and it could line up with something that we may or may not be dealing with. You know what I mean?
And
Right.
anybody be comfortable enough to get up there and talk about it on the panel, you can message me on my inbox, Bubba, and I will always be open ear for anybody to vent. And you know what I'm saying?
What's
I
up,
mean,
Justin?
swear to God, I mean, bro, we're here to love each other and to look out for each other, but that seems lost in this world. But it ain't lost on me.
I appreciate. Well, we appreciate that for sure.
And that's what this is. This is the watchtower that we watch over one another. And
That's right.
welcome
We
to the
we got your
watchtower.
6.
Yep, we got your six. That's what this is for. We talk about hey, how was your week? What'd you battle with this week? How did you get
Right.
through it? Did you reach out to anybody?
Right.
That's what this is here for. It's the safe haven for you to regroup, resupply, and get back to normal operating missions. To do what you got to do to get to where you need to go in the best version of you that you can do. We all struggle, but this is a world that doesn't allow for anybody to try to work through that struggle because you're either looked down on or you're weak or you're not weak. You're actually the stronger version of you if you can talk through, work through what you're going through
Yes,
with
sir.
people that still struggle. Some of the strongest people struggle with some of the darkest demons that you could have never imagined.
That's
But
facts.
you know how they became so strong and such an influential leader and such an inspiration and such an influencer for other people is that they did things like this. That they put themselves out there like, look, this is all of me.
And
Whether it was with just a buddy or they went online and talked about it, this is me. This is who I am, and this is what it's gonna be.
I fucking love it.
I appreciate it, brother. This is
And
definitely what we need. We need this. Yeah, this is huge, y'all.
Bunch of things that's going on in the fucking content. This right here is needed more than you know what I mean. This is crucial. Period.
Hey, have you I don't do you mess with Triple T?
oh hell yeah,
Yeah, we should get him on, dude.
that's the plan.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Just people like that, man, that's already got it. They got a good fan base, people that know their mission and all that.
Hold on.
I feel like we can help a lot more.
Ain't no doubt in my mind. This right here is the beginning of something very, yeah. Hmm. My papa be proud, and all my other family and friends that they have served. That didn't ever. This is far before the internet era type shit. That you didn't have no platform to get up here and reach people all over the world. But now
Right.
stuff like this is needed so much more than all the other bullshit that is always on the fucking internet. That ain't helping
Right.
nobody but waste time and fucking just fall right back in line as a sheeple type shit.
Right. And it's live, man. That way it's no bullshit to it.
Right.
Ain't no cutting and edit, nothing like that. This is all real shit.
It's going on real time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what they need to see. You know what I mean? Because that's the problem. We don't know who to trust, who to believe, what's real, what's not.
Remember the saying that you would hear coming up, but believe none of what you hear and half what you see.
Yep.
Can't even believe fucking none of what you see now.
You can't. You can't, man. It's crazy.
Out of control, bro. It's not good, honestly.
It ain't. It ain't, but that's why we need to do stuff like this, so we know we still have that brotherhood, that strong power, that sisterhood, all that. I don't leave nobody out. We need them all.
Our fucking brotherhood and unity are more powerful than anything else, and they're aware of this, and that's why yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
they
You're
listening.
right.
Listen, but guess what? For anybody that is trying to hate or fucking stop the things that we're trying to create to help benefit people, you can get on these nuts, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but yeah, that ain't cool. It ain't right. You need to search your soul and find your heart if you still got one left. Because if you ain't trying to help people and benefit folks, then you ain't about shit.
That's right. It costs $0 to be kind, dude.
I mean, I'm out of my mind. Whew.
That's it.
And it's priceless. It costs $0 and it's worth more than anything.
Exactly. Yep.
We need to make a damn acronym for that. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Hey, we can, dude.
I know
I'm
you
all, I'm
can,
all
boy. You
about
done had about 5 or 6 of them when you popped in here.
it. Yeah. I live
Yes,
off
sir.
acronyms, man. It was huge in the military, so
Well,
I'll continue.
it was huge in my life as well. DDT. This is our label, our brand, doing dope things.
Right? I
And
like
it's
that, dude.
well, a big wrestling fan. Me and my brother, he created it. I co-signed it, but we love wrestling. DDT, Jake the Snake created that move, and
Yep.
either way, my bro hit me up. He said, "Yo, I need to ask you a serious question." I'm like, "Go ahead." He said, "What do you think about this?" He said, "DDT doing dope things." I was like, "That's it." I was like, "That's it right there, bro." And this was back in like 2010, 2011. And so, we got it copywritten and trademark, which was we got not the LLC, but the trademark copywritten, which costed shit, bro. It's cost about $1,500 to $1,600 or more. And it took, it can take up to 2 years because they searched the whole world, to make sure
Right.
nobody has it. So it didn't take the whole full 2 years, but it took over a year. And now, like I say, it's copywritten and trademark, doing dope things. That's our label. It's more than music, and it's more than a label. It's a way of life, because doing dope things can mean whatever you want it to mean. As in, dope is obviously old people that ain't hip or don't have no clue to the fucking term, they think it's drugs immediately.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
dope is a more modern term to establish, meaning cool, great. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, I get it, man. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm back. I heard what y'all were saying. I had to take a phone call. Apologies.
Ain't no
You
problem.
good, brother?
The Watchtower isn't going to be just veteran stuff either. It could be talking about like I said, how your week went. Let's decompress. Let's be here. Hell, it could talk about artists, music. I mean, you got an artist right here. You got H Bizzle, an artist. You got veterans. You got H Bizzle who was living coming up as a military brat.
Support
It,
system.
so it's a huge support system. That's the whole point. Georgia boy, what's going on? That's the whole point of the Watchtower. The Watchtower is not subjected and solely for military members. It is for everyone. It's for the veterans. It's for the service members, the ones that are in and out. It's the ones that lived in a military lifestyle. It's the ones that has never been around the military, but just like, damn, I'm having a really fucked week. Can you help me out?
Right.
That's what this is for.
Rated E.
Regroup. Yeah, rated E for everyone. Regroup,
Yeah.
resupply, and get back at that mission.
Recalibrate. Ain't that what you said, Olga? I like it,
Yeah,
dude.
regroup, resupply, and recalibrate.
I
That's
like
what
it.
that's what the Friday. And you know what? That's going to be the motto.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I like it.
Regroup,
Over that.
resupply, and recalibrate.
You just come up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I
That's
like it, dude.
it when it just comes out of nowhere organically. You know what I mean? That's
And that's things that people will be able to, they'll be able to relate to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody. I
Pain and
mean, we're all on the same mission
Yeah.
and
to keep living. You know what I mean?
In and out of the uniform, in and
Right.
out of the capacity of music, regroup, resupply, and recalibrate.
I like it, dude.
That's what this is for.
then retaliate.
That's deep,
At
dude.
the end when it gets that retaliation is a must.
Yeah, retaliation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Hot damn! It's gonna be a good one, y'all. And
Hey,
we ain't gonna run this 4 or 5 hours like country rap shit, because that's for the wilding out, and that is later tonight, y'all. It's 4:30 now, 5:30, 6:30. So we about 2.5 hours away from country rap shit. Don't forget, that's gonna be 2.5 hours away, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. But we'll run the Watchtower every Friday, about 1500 to 1630 Central Time, and for the Eastern folks, it's going to be 1600 to about 1730.
Hey, I love it.
I love it, dude. It works for me. You
Now
get 420 in there too.
I'm gonna, at the bare minimum, I'm always sharing this and the other one, but I plan on attending this. But I done told Chop, because Monday and Fridays, hey, look, I love my motherfucking wrestling, bro. I'm watching SmackDown at 8 o'clock. I'm watching Monday Night Raw at 8 o'clock on Monday. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. After that shit's over, then I'll be checking in on. But I check in
Yeah.
on the videos when y'all doing it in between on commercials. But bro, I'm sorry. It's just part of my life. It's a big part, man. And but this right here, I'm gonna be a part of this shit. I'm gonna attend this motherfucker as much as I possibly can. I mean that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
excited,
excited
man.
about
This
this.
is huge. I mean, I wasn't even expecting this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the best.
So,
That's the best way it happens when it comes out of nowhere. You know what I
for
mean?
real.
Blessings that,
Blessings on blessings.
bro. When you
Angel,
treat people
thank you.
right and you do right by the universe and by people, it's gonna come back to you.
That's right.
Well, hey, doggone it, I tell you right now, just being able to talk is like, hey, I'm not crazy, am I? And I got I got Doc, I got Ace Bizzle, I got the chat going. No, you're not crazy.
No,
Eh,
you're not crazy.
I'm gonna tell you
eh,
this here. I'm
You're
crazy
not
as a
crazy because I've
motherfucker.
been
I
I've
am
been
a goddamn. Hey,
contemplating this
look,
for
I'm
the
a
longest.
goddamn madman. I am fucking. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between there's different types of crazy. Stupid, ignorant crazy. Psycho. Serial killer crazy. And then there's multiple types of crazy. I'm the type of crazy where I'm crazy to the norm. Like when motherfuckers don't want to do what we're doing, it's crazy to them. You're
yeah.
not crazy. We are on a mission. And these
Yeah.
other motherfuckers that don't understand, they're crazy.
Yeah, hey, Patty, the panel will be open for anybody. If you want to come up and tell your doggone story too. Look, Patty's in the chat going, I know there's an acronym that I can create or something for regroup, resupply, recalibrate. There's
Yeah.
something. Hashtag triple R.
I'm doing good, Justin. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing good.
No, it's good to see every single one of y'all in here. I appreciate it. If y'all can, hey, you got a YouTube channel, don't you, Doc?
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the battle's raising awareness for
Okay.
vets out here struggling.
So y'all make sure you follow my boy, the True American Brad Ass,
That's
aka
right.
Doc, aka Bravos. And go follow my boy Ace Bizzle. This will pop off every Friday. We are going to cut this, and we will see you next Friday to regroup, resupply, and recalibrate. This has been the Watchtower.
Peace. Love.